Hiya, I'm Les. I'm the head of manufacturing. I joined the company 5 years ago. I specialise in lean manufacturing, and we've brought lean manufacturing here to TAIT at Neasden. So one of the first things that we did was introduce some vendor-managed inventory to help procurement.
We were having some issues with people moving around the workshop a lot, trying to find consumables. We had them stored in various locations, and it was getting to a point where nobody knew where anything was. So we looked at the whole picture, and we then created a little A-frame with all our parts in it, and we've got a company called RS, and they do our VMI, which is our vendor-managed inventory. Everything's in one place. You don't have to keep raising questions to ask for items to be bought. It's a simple little thing, it's a screw. It's always there, you know it's always going to be there.
It not only helps procurement, but it's less parts coming in at goods in because the vendor brings them in all at one go each week. And actually as a result of that, that's impacted then on our sustainability by the reduction of paperwork that we raise and all of the packaging because the supplier brings it in larger packaging.
We actually don't use loads of trucks. We actually define them to maybe one shipment a week to actually bring those parts in one lump sum. So we're actually processing everything a little bit more efficiently and also being able to replenish our stocks when we actually need those parts.
The wires are pre-made, so that's an offline activity. And these are the things that we're trying to do. Either we have an inline activity or an offline activity, making the wires definitely offline.
Previously, a designer might choose from any number of different colours, sizes or insulation materials for the wires in a panel. This caused issues with the amount of wires we were having to keep in stock.
One of the ways we were able to solve this was by changing the parts database that the electrical designers use. We limited the database down so they can only choose the wires that are in stock in the workshop. If they did choose a non-standard wire that wasn't kept in stock, then this would be flagged to the procurement team and appear on the bill of materials, unlike the other wire sizes.
We've used this philosophy in a lot of other areas. We've got junction boxes that are getting standardised, we've got panels that are getting standardised, reduced parts lists. It's just a really fantastic way to move forward and build custom equipment in a somewhat standardised way.
With the volume of work going up, we absolutely needed a planning board, and for each one of these is a project. It's every element of the project, and as we go across the spreadsheet, that's every bit of the process from drawings being ready to the actual ship date that the job went out, all broken down in different elements so we can see where we're at with the jobs, and we publicise that to the projects team and the control engineering team so they know where we're at and when to expect the work. And Mark's been with the company for many years in many different guises. Mark's now focusing on single minute exchange of die. What we want to do is set up the line in less than 10 minutes, break down the line in less than 10 minutes, and that's how we're going to do single piece flow. We have a standard set of build instructions, equal amounts of time for each position. One person does their bit, passes it on, then we're actually testing the box, and then we're actually packing it, and then it's going to go into its actual box with its actual label. Job done, job finished.
I'm completely blown away by the outcome from a sustainability perspective. We used to throw away tens of thousands of pounds worth of waste every year in cable and component parts that were bought in for one-off projects. Now, because we've rationalised and standardised, we've eliminated all that. We've eliminated our waste, we've eliminated the emissions, and we've saved a ton of money in the process. So we've been green, and we've been lean, and it's had a positive effect on our bottom line. This has been a great example of whole systems thinking to create a more sustainable and better way of working. I'm sure that there are all areas of influence that we have throughout the business where we work on a daily basis, where if we put our minds to it, we could all be better, we could all be leaner, we could all be greener, and we could all have a better effect for the bottom line.